Hello friends, welcome to Punneit Astrology, your one-stop astro channel, and today's video is something which is a different kind of a video, because here I will not explain by the planet but I will explain by the event and a few common positions of planets that can cause that event, and this is something which can be related to almost all of us, almost every one of us. So there is always something that we always crave for, that we always desire for, and it never happens. That is part and parcel of human life. It happens with each one of us, it happens with everybody, and there is nothing to complain in this case. Maybe God wants us to practice this form of life just to understand what is right and what is wrong. I always say this: whatever you want and whatever you need may not be the same. You always should go with what you need, because what you want may not be good for you. But there are certain cases where I have seen that in spite of what you expect, you never get that. No matter how much you expect, sometimes it happens every day, sometimes it becomes a daily affair. No matter whatever you expect anything XYZ, it just never turns out to be the way you expect, and you think that, is your mind crazy? Do you think really in an abnormal way? What is happening? You feel that if there is any force in the universe who is trying to stop you from all sorts of negative possibility. What is the reason behind this? There are some planetary positions which I can refer to. It can happen through a lot of positions, but there are some common positions by which you can understand why it happens. So stay tuned till the end of the video and let us discuss more about this unique event of our life where our expectations never fructifies. Before that, do not forget to hit the like, subscribe and share, and do not forget to hit the bell icon, because that is what keeps you and me stay connected. So guys, if you want to connect with Punneit Astrology, you want to know more from the world of Vedic astrology, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell icon. Your mobile phones will get notified by YouTube when I will upload a video. So in this way, you will never miss any video that I make from astrology. So guys, stay tuned till the end and let us move into this unique concept. Now, expectations, desire fulfillment, wish fulfillment, whatever you wish, is ruled by the 11th house. So in your horoscope, you have to see which zodiac is placed in the 11th house, which Rashi is placed in the 11th house, what is happening in the 11th house, is there any aspect, is Saturn there, is Saraswati is being formed in that house, what is going on in and around the 11th house. And also you have to see 9th house, because that is the Bhavat Bhavam of 11th house. You go 11 places from 11th house, you will end up in the 9th house. What is this thing? What is that unique formation of planet that prohibits, restricts the expectation to get materialized? First of all, we have to understand the spiritual reason behind this. The primary reason that there are restrictions and there are prohibitions and your expectations do not fructify is that you are not supposed to follow your heart. You are supposed to follow your logical mind combined with your heart emotions. It's not that you have to be heartless. You have to apply your brain before taking a decision, before doing anything. What is expectation? I do something, I want something in return, I expect a particular outcome, I expect a particular person, I expect a particular event in a certain way. But that possibility does not happen, because what we want and what we need are different, and that is what God is trying to explain you. What is this? That is what horoscope is trying to make you understand, that quit the expectation, focus on karma. This also means that in the past life, all your expectations were fulfilled and therefore you did nothing new. So in this life, everything is being hidden from you, and whatever you expect automatically gets cancelled and you have to do something new. This means that in this life, you are here to explore. And while exploration, you don't know what is the outcome, so it's a kind of a surprise. So you have to go step by step. You cannot think for a very long future. You can plan something, but expect a deviation from it, expect a change in this. This is a consequence of your past life karma, and therefore you should live in the present. Now, how good is this? Your horoscope trying to teach you day by day how to learn in the present. That is beautiful. This is the power of this kind of planetary placement. And if you have this, you are lucky, because you don't need to think about the future, but you need to think about your own karma. Karmanyeva adhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. So it's Lord Krishna's, Lord Vishnu's, Paramatma's blessing on your horoscope if you have this. The fault is yours because you keep on expecting. I would say it's your fault, truly, not completely, because we are human beings and we have this habit of expectation. It's quite natural to us. But from human being, we have to be evolved. We have to evolve ourselves, because human being is this body. Our soul is no human. Our soul is divine and our soul is pure energy. Human being is the body made of 5 elements. So when does the expectation do not get fulfilled? When the 11th house gets corrupted. There's a problem in the 11th house. Let us take a couple of conditions and then you will understand. Now, irrespective of any Rashi, any planetary combination, anything, if you have Ketu in the 11th house, it's a very simple and clear case where whatever you expect will not go the way you plan, but something, and in fact everything will be all of a sudden, unexpected. Now, unexpected does not mean bad, unexpected also means good. You were expecting $1 million, you got $1 billion. That is unexpected. You did not expect that. So don't think that what you get unexpectedly is always bad. It can be brilliantly good, totally depending upon your planets, but it truly means the inherent formula lies true here, that expectations are not fulfilled. You will get either more or less. Ketu in the 11th house. Ketu means completion. Ketu means past life karma. You have already completed that task. So when Ketu goes into the 11th house, you have completed the wish fulfillment part of your life, and you have to look towards Rahu, which is the 5th house. That means you have to look on your current life karma. How can you gather more positive karma? 5th house means productivity, action. Whatever you do, what that action does, expression of your action, third from third is the 5th house. And expression of your action is productivity. You will only be productive if whatever you do does something good. If I push this wall, if no matter how much I push this wall, my actions is not going to create any expression here. So you have to understand that your action has to create an expression, and Rahu in the 5th house wants you to do that. But we always focus on where the deficit lies, not where the surplus lies. So if the deficit is in the 11th house, we always crib about that. We always cry about that. We have Ketu in the 11th house. It is not giving us, it is blocking. But what it is asking you to do, he is not even asking you to look there. He is saying you have already accomplished that task. That means their energy is there already present. You don't need to increase or decrease that energy. Let Rahu take control. Focus on the 5th house and focus on areas which are there in the 5th house. Focus on your work, focus on the productivity, focus on improving the way you communicate, focus on your own positive life, focus on gathering more kriyaman punya karma. Take another example. Say 11th house Lord goes into the 12th house, or 11th house Lord goes into the 10th house. Now if 11th house Lord goes into the 12th house, this simply means all you have to do is to donate. Now it's not like you want to give. You may have the nature of giving, but there are a lot of people who don't want to give maximum that they get, because 11th is 12. That means your expectations will only be fulfilled through giving, through sacrifice, through donations, through selfless help. But we are stuck into this world like, I want this, I want to get a hold of this, I want to get a control of this. This is human nature. You have to get rid of that. Now if the 11th house Lord goes into the 10th house. When the 11th house Lord goes into the 10th house, nothing can be expected from that because 10th house is the house of karma. Your horoscope has written, if you want to earn, if you want to fulfill your wish, if you want everything in life, you have to act on that. That's the power of the 10th house, action. That is the power of the 11th house Lord going into the 10th house. Remember, it is 12th from itself. So it's loss of expectation. And the loss of expectation has to be taken care by the planet which is sitting in the 10th house. One more example, when the 11th house Lord gets debilitated. If 11th house Lord has gone debilitated in true debilitation, then whatever you wish, you will be uncomfortable in that. So you will say, I don't want to wish anything. Let me not wish anything. Let me just focus on the current life actions and let's see what happens. So this is one more way when your horoscope pushes you not to wish anything, but rather focus on the current karma, take a day-to-day activity, plan but don't wish, aim but don't expect, have a ambition or a goal set but don't think about that goal every day, rather focus on the day-to-day activity on reaching that goal. Then there is one more placement. If your Saraswati is being formed in the 11th house, or if moon goes debilitated in the 11th house, then again the expectation takes a big hit and you again have this problem of fulfilling your expectations. But this particular combination is far more of a teaching through expectation. So he will fulfill your expectations, but you will get bad results out of that. So you will slowly learn what to expect and what not to expect. But in this life, what happens in generally I have seen is people stop expecting and then they focus on the day-to-day activity, and actually that benefits them. It's difficult. I know, being a human being, it's difficult for us to do this, but we have to do this. You have boarded a plane, say from Mumbai to London. You have taken a ticket, you have boarded the ticket. Now you have boarded the plane, you are sitting in say seat 6C, and now you are like very happy with whatever arrangements have been made, and suddenly plane takes off. Now will you ask the fellow passenger, where is this plane headed? They will think you are crazy. When you are in the journey of the plane and when you are inside the plane, you are in the flight, you will listen to the movie, you will listen to songs, you will watch movies, you can read books, but you never think about your destination because you know that the plane is going to land at that place unless otherwise some certain reason. I'm not technically going to that, but the meaning is, the essence is that you know that it is going to land in London. Plane isn't going into Antarctica because you have boarded the flight for London. That is how you have to live your life. Once you start your journey and once you know that you have taken a certain number of steps, certain number of karmic assertions that you have made, you have taken a certain amount of actions in order to execute the wish and the task that you wanted to do, forget about it. Enjoy the ride. Those who complain or those who ask questions in the journey that where they are going will never be able to enjoy the journey, and at the time when they will land in London, they will land in London ultimately. But what is the use? So if you have such kind of placement, you will get what you are supposed to get, what you deserve, you will definitely get that, because above the 11th house rules Shani, Saturn, which is the natural owner of 11th house, Aquarius. So Saturn is definitely going to take care of your expectations. And Saturn is definitely going to take care of what you deserve, so he will give you what you deserve. If not today, then tomorrow. But you miss the joy, you miss the ride, you miss the fun of living the life just by thinking daily, where is my plane heading? So instead of thinking where your plane is heading, enjoy the ride, focus on the karma, live today, live in the present. This may not affect, see, there are a lot of planetary combinations that can cause this. I can't complete that. I just wanted to give you a hint that this is also what happens in astrology. And if you face this, you may be having such kind of horoscope that is pushing you to live the life today. And if you have that horoscope, you are blessed by the blessings of God. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching Puneet's Astrology. Lot more videos coming soon. Stay tuned and subscribe the channel, and do hit the bell icon so that you never miss another update. This is your host Puneet, signing off.